The time now, 11 o'clock on this late Monday night, January 30th, 2017, and it's time now for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Monday night, January 30th, 2017. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins here on this late Monday night here. The time is 11 o'clock here in tonight's low is gonna be in the low 15. Currently, it's 26 here and not near. Here on the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Monday night here. Top story of the 11th hour is Sally Q. Yates, the acting Attorney General during the news coverage of June as Donald Trump fires acting Attorney General Sally Q. Yates. The Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau called a shooting at a culture center assault at Muslims and weapon premier said the Muslims to the department, "This is your home." Former President Barack Obama joins free over the Trump order. The Boy Scouts of America announced Monday that allow transgender children in the world in scouted programs. Boy Scouts Chief Executive Michael Servas sent a video message to the organization to now accept boys based on gender. The following Monday from President Trump's sweeping immigration order explained painful rips with it. Republican Party alarmed members of the cabinet and viewed suspicion among his top advisors. Even as confusion, internal dissent, and widespread condemnation agreed to President Trump and travel ban and crackdown on refugees this weekend, senior White House aides today are not only getting started. Many in the Muslim world are fierce that President Donald Trump is not some of the most supported leaders, and even as Trump throws global scumfire, held an immigration from 7 Muslim countries scare leaders in the Middle East whose countries weren't. Pakistan officials have ordered detention of a fireman clerk linked to the charges 8 Mumbai terror attacks killed 166 people. More than 1 million people have signed a petition urging the British government to cancel a state visit by President Trump because he can embarrass Queen Elizabeth II. MPs are to begin today's debate over the government parliament bill to get the formal process of Brexit underway. Discussion on the European Union bill have been extended to midnight on Tuesday to accommodate more speakers. Trump's immigration order tests limits the law and executive power. It's been a busy first couple of weeks for the President Donald Trump. The 45th president has been assigned a flurry of executive actions. 7 executive orders, 11 presidential memorandums, and 2 presidential proclamations total. Democrats on Monday been all been ended a pledge to find common ground with President Trump to defend some foreign nationals by rendering in the United States where Republicans only accuse them of not telling them ahead of time. F-Man Santiago, the man accused of killing 5 people inside a Fort Lauderdale airport, but did not guilty to all charges in a Monday in federal court. Attleboro, Gerald Fernell, suspect who was his man, someone just called him to tell he had $8,000 grant from the government. He listened to how long to find out more. As always advised to be wary of scams. North Attleboro slapping him excellent dropped air bomb in last week's meetings. Oops, even time officials sometimes forget they're in the public eye. Defendant in Attleboro. Drive-by shooting last summer jailed again. Man faces drunken driver charge after Attleboro hit and run. Plainville man gets probation after admitted to reckless driving. A gas price increase not expected to last much longer. The Bank of Japan kept stimulus unchanged and left inflation forecast larger than touch on the way to its scene. The impacts of the recent decline in yen and the policies of Donald Trump's administration. Deutsche Bank $425 million New York grant of Western mirror trades. This employee led rally was attended by Google founder Sergey Brin, who addressed the crowd about his own experience. Prince's family came in refugees in the USSR when he was a child at the height of the Cold War. That's been raised by a product name of Kimberly Clark posted streaks of dividend raises that stretch back not just years but decades. Alright, stocks here. Down 1.2.65 for 99, 71.13. S&P 5 down 3.79 for 203.90 and Nasdaq down 47 points at 5,613.71. Researchers have discovered numerous known ancestral humans along with a vast range of other species that say that fossilized traces of a 540-million-year-old creature are exclusively well preserved. Government releases 16 years of data about solar weather. Months black holes, student jets of gamma ray radiation right at us have been spotted far away from the Nova War, dating back to when the universe was only nearly 1/7 of its current age. The Cassini image featured a density wave in the Saturn's A wing that lies around 104,500 kilometers from Saturn. Density waves are accumulation of particles at a certain distance from the planet. A Parliament Association representing medical professionals in Great Britain and have not used the term expect them to afford defendant transgender and intersex patients. Leaders some critics claim the organization for being too. Sapel, as phrase in Brazil, say that 3 more people have died in the yellow fever outbreak. In most cases, reported them in the southeast state of Minas Gerais, where 40 days compared 109 people, including 40 people who died. Previous research shows the boys are Fernando's goes strong in the time with the pets and girls turning to this new study after started opposite of the two are equally sapphire with a pet relationship, but girls reveal more sharing. Okay, take a look at New England Lizards Ward at 11:05 p.m. Boston, Massachusetts Boston Police Department citywide. ED to Sager 460 Blue Hill for 2 missing juveniles, and ED's cleared to return to districts. Peter Childers time 11:05 on this late Monday night, and it's time now for traffic and transit report. Let's start your MBTA with a subway system is. So announcement is based on the police action on Career Rail, Western Train 537 10:03 p.m. map on this. Stopped out at Yaki due to signalation currently 20 minutes out beyond schedule. Havel train 2 train 10:50 p.m. been expected to operate 35 4 minutes late between Havel and off station to police activity. Havel train 9:20 p.m. up on 225 train is now operating 50 minutes late between Greenwood and Havel due to early police action, and on the ferry sale. Looking good. Okay, take a look at some hours and byways of New England this late Monday night. Okay. Grand Central's Parkway and southbound side is backed up between Flushing and Queens. Hours and byways are clear cut out. Looking good. 95 on the southbound side backed up 287 in White Plains. Route 3 and southbound side is backed up around Marshfield, but hours and byways are main messages connected right now. Looking good. And Vermont North remain on without. Looking good. Interstate New York State 3 westbound side Little Sword Utica. Here's New York State 3 both ends back to around 690. And out Here's 87 to the southbound side, back to Riddle Lebanon, Champlain, and over to 50 on the northbound side, back to around back there towards Montreal. Peter Childers time is now 11:07 on this late Monday night, and it's time now for a weather report here. And look at that radar, and it shows some snow showers off the Maine coast and way off the Massachusetts coastline here. Gonna zoom you out just a little bit, and it shows some spotty snow showers from northeast Maine down at western and east central portions of Brunswick and central and eastern portions of Nova Scotia. Rain showers off the central coast of Nova Scotia. Patchy rain showers in west central and northeastern portions of Pennsylvania and north central and west central portions of New York State. And some snow showers from northwestern West Virginia. And from Central Ohio down to Michigan, Northern Indiana, Northern Illinois, down to Wisconsin, and down to eastern portion of Minnesota. Some rain showers in west central Minnesota, west of Minneapolis, St. Paul. Okay. We're under winter advisory in effect from 11 a.m. Tuesday to 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Wednesday. The National Weather Service then tells you to the winter weather advisory for snow, which is effect from 11 a.m. Tuesday to 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Wednesday. Most of some New England away from the immediate south coast, there is snow. Exclamation, notification 2 to 4 inches. Timings beginning Tuesday afternoon with heaviest snowfall occurring around the evening. Commute snow continuing in the upper hours before tipping off Wednesday morning. Untreated roads and walkways become slippery Tuesday evening. The main impact the Tuesday evening rush hour. Our winter advisory means that snow means that periods of snow will cause primary travel to closures. Be prepared for snow-covered roads and limited visibilities, and use caution while driving. Day 1 tonight. Day 2 for 7. Tuesday via Sunday. Wednesday snow squalls. Forecast temperature across northern and western interior portions of Massachusetts and Connecticut with those squalls there is possibly a moderate heavy snow resulting in whiteout conditions of quick winds to snow accumulation as well as winds up to 40 miles an hour with temperatures quickly falling. Here. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. Tonight, close got about 15 degrees. West about 8 to 10 miles, gust side 24 miles an hour for Tuesday, as snow may after 1 p.m. 129 degrees. West about 6 miles an hour, becoming the southeast in the afternoon. Chance ratio is 8%. New snow condition 1 to 2 inches is possible. For Tuesday night, a snow may for 11 p.m. Low at 26 degrees. East to about 5 to 7 miles occurring in land variable after midnight. Chance ratio 9%. New snow condition 2 to 4 inches is possible. Wednesday, slight chance snow for 1 p.m. Then a slight chance rain showers, mostly gas about 41 degrees in west about 5 to 11 miles gust side. 22 miles at chance ratio 20% for Wednesday night. 8. Slight chance of snow showers before 8 p.m. Forecast about 26 degrees. West about 5 to 7 miles an hour. Chance ratio 20% for Thursday. Most sunny, most coast about 36 about 19 degrees for Friday. Most sunny, most coast about 30 about 16 degrees. And for Saturday, Mostly sunny, forecast about 31, low at 13 degrees. And for Sunday, check the snow. Mostly sunny, about 3 for about 26 degrees. Just patient 40%. And for Monday, check the snow. Put sunny, about 37 degrees. Just patient 30%. In Taunton, it's 26 degrees with fair skies. Here, not near, it is fair skies, and it's 27 degrees with 25 degrees and not than 25 minutes feeling it. That's going to be it for the Pizza Channel. 11 o'clock news on this late Monday night, January 3, 2017. I appreciate you. Good night with a good bye day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. I hope we all have a good night.